Alright, so a lot of news for Shiba Inu so far. With more changes to Shiba Inu, I have some good news and some bad news. So be sure to like the video and watch until the end because this is really important info so far. Seems like a lot of investors are calling, Bitcoin falling down, which in turn will crash Shiba Inu, which I'm really hoping isn't gonna happen. Dogecoin is already taking the plunge so far. In the short term, in the long run, I don't think it matters. I think as long as Bitcoin stays dominant, we're going to be seeing those increases. But it's very obvious here, Dogecoin is now half of its price that it used to be. Maybe it will drop even more. And if that happens, someone will have to take its place. With so many meme coins being popular out there, Shiba Inu is still leading the charts. Dogecoin has the biggest volume, biggest supply, but concerning volume, it almost has the same volume as Shiba Inu. So that's something to look into. With Shiba Inu being one of the most popular coins right now, we have to look at this news. So we can see so far Shiba Inu being the strongest, which I'm really excited. I'm really happy, still up 18%. And the volume is the most important thing. It has the same volume as Dogecoin. It's seeing actual utility. Its volume is up 40%. Even if it's seeing a bigger of a down crease, then we can see the fully diluted market cap still being up. But let's look at the main news. Bitcoin upside fades, lower support at 34k, and I'm just gonna give a quick recap here. This is indicating that we're gonna be seeing sort of a small downtrend for Bitcoin, which you shouldn't be alarmed. But the next news: Bitcoin adopting as a legal tender could collapse El Salvador's economy, Steve Hank says. Bitcoin holders elsewhere could suck up all the dollars in El Salvador like a vacuum cleaner, and a lot of politicians are calling, Bitcoin and its non-usability. El Salvador's adoption of Bitcoin as legal tender could completely collapse its economy, according to Steve Hank, professor of applied economics at Johns Hopkins University. The economics told Kitco in a new interview on Tuesday that the decision by El Salvador parliament was stupid. Now, Hank argued that the dollarization of the country's economy, El Salvador uses the US dollar as its currency. And if it gets dried up like a vacuum, if there's no Bitcoin in El Salvador, that's terrible news, because that means they're going to be having to do great regulations, massive regulations, to avoid Bitcoin from becoming another pump and dump. And it could lead to Bitcoin holders elsewhere, including Russia, China, or Iran, sucking up all the dollars in El Salvador like a vacuum cleaner. All the cash in El Salvador, that's dollars, and could be sucked up in a short matter of time. Hank has previously tweeted that Bitcoin would not bring down the cost of remittances, as it costs 8% cash out of Bitcoin at an ATM, which is an issue. I think it could be solved though, compared with 0 to a 4% charged by Western Union or MoneyGram. I think that can be fixed, to be honest. The high fees, that's something we need to fix. That would need, some sort of a partnership with the ATMs. But the counter argument is that the citizens of El Salvador could spend Bitcoin directly without needing to convert it to dollars, which would save them a lot of money. Lots of luck, Hank said. There's no way it's gonna happen, period. He doesn't believe that El Salvador is gonna be the country. And after this news came out, a bit of a Bitcoin crash happened. The Economist is crypto skeptic, comparing the market to the Dutch tulip bubble. However, he did join the board of crypto startup RTM in 2018. So every single crypto news reporter contradicts himself. I'm not sure why he actually joined that. Obviously, I'm hoping the best for him. But it could be that it actually does crash or it doesn't crash. Again, it all applies on how much they're regulating, from other countries. It could be possible that someone who has 150 million in Bitcoin could be just draining it up. But then again, this is for El Salvador residents only, and that is not likely to happen. Now, digital euro could deplete bank deposits. Now, this is kind of good news, kind of bad news. I didn't know what to put it, but Morgan Stanley says smaller countries such as Greece, Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia would hit the hardest. And if you didn't know, basically countries are getting their own cryptocurrency. A digital euro could deplete bank deposits by 8%, according to Morgan Stanley report cited by Reuters. The U.S. investment bank based its estimates on a scenario where all citizens in the euro region age 15 or older transferred $3,000 into a European central bank digital wallet. I mean, how many of people in Lithuania or in Estonia have $3,000 and will just do that? I don't think that's possible. But here's what's just in theory, Morgan Stanley says this is a bear case using 3,000 euros, as that's about $4,000 if you didn't know. It's an amount because it was mentioned by ECB policymakers as a theoretical cap for citizens to hold. This could theoretically reduce euro area total deposits defined as households and non-financial corporation deposits by 800 billion. I don't think people even have the cash to, withdraw 3,000 euros to a digital wallet. Now, smaller Eurozone countries could be actually having, 50% of their household deposits and 30% of their total deposits lost. Like the majority of major central banks, the ECB is researching the implications of a central digital currency, and with a trend to bank deposit often highlighted as one of the potential pitfalls. So I don't think, digital currencies will work just yet. I think they will need a lot more uses, because right now Bitcoin is still dominating. Depleted bank deposits would hamper banks' ability to lend money as loans, mortgages, and so on. This is not financial advice, but I see that digital euro is likely to be launched within 4 years. So what exactly is the digital euro? I'm guessing in the future we're also going to be getting the digital dollar. So I'm not sure how exactly this would affect crypto. This would definitely affect crypto either for really good or a really big crash. Because why would you need crypto if you have a digital euro? And a digital euro will not replace cash, but rather complement it. The euro system will continue to ensure that you have access to euro cash across the euro area. And what are the other benefits when it will be ready? We have not yet decided where to issue a digital euro. We're currently in preparation phase. We're developing the concept, conducting practical experimentation, listening to the views of the broader public, basically crypto community, and engaging with stakeholders. We will decide whether to launch a digital euro project towards the middle of 2021. So it could happen, it could not happen. Now, it all depends what they announce. So I'm guessing, and this could slightly crash the Bitcoin market because, well, simply put, why would you be using Bitcoin if you can use a digital euro? Instead, Bitcoin will always offer privacy, that's for sure, in order to be prepared for a possible issuance of a digital euro at some point in the future. What might it look like? And then you have all of these. There's going to be a lot of things. Why would digital euro not be a crypto asset? So, Bitcoin and that. So virtual currency, yes, but currency, no. Why not? No one is backing it. It's not generally accepted form of payment. Users are not protected. It's too volatile. This is why Bitcoin is not good, I'm guessing. And Bitcoin is not issued by central public authority. When you hold a 10 euro note, the ECB guarantees your right to pay with it anywhere in the euro area. No one ensures your right to use Bitcoin or works to keep its value stable. And it's not accepted a form of payment. I think this, Bitcoin and the digital currency is very different. That users are not protected. Well, that's definitely true. Just, buy a hard wallet. That's so simple. Don't click on fishy links. A currency is a reliable store of value, so they can be sure the money you will have buy more or less the same amount of things and as well tomorrow. Imagine buying, Bitcoin 5 years ago and being a millionaire now. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be super exciting. Or buying it, I don't know, maybe 7 years ago and being a multimillionaire. That would be super, super exciting, wouldn't it? But obviously, people are not doing that right now. And it seems like countries are launching their own cryptocurrencies or just digital currencies. We're not sure how that will work, hopefully for a better. But House Democrats form cryptocurrency working group. And just to recap over here, what they said is Water has been long critical of cryptocurrency and its unregulated nature, and last month's cyber attacks against Colonial Pipeline, which paid a ransom in Bitcoin, and it sparked a new discussion about regulating crypto. Pressure for regulation comes in on the heels of demand for a central bank digital currency backed by the Federal Reserve, which Warren said it would drive out bogus digital private money. So Warren is saying, cryptocurrency would die if we get like this kind of digital currency, which we still are not sure how it would work. It's still in the process. In the hearing last week, Elizabeth Warren echoed a similar sentiment toward the crypto industry, referring it as a wild west in the need of regulation. So we could be seeing some regulation as South Korea is also cracking down exchanges and they halt trading on certain cryptos on regular pressure mounts. Upbit, Huobi, and Coinbit are among the cryptocurrency exchanges outlined in the report that have halted trading on some coins. And upon the shifting sands of South Korea's cryptocurrency regulations, digital asset exchanges have begun halting trading on certain coins, deeming them to be high risk or, high risk to investors, and they just immediately regulated them or almost banned them. And 11 out of 20 exchanges that have received a security managed system certificate have either stopped trading coins or issued warnings. And this is what really caused the spike, to drop. Imagine if a country said to you, you cannot do your business anymore unless you do it by our rules, which is completely fine. And it crashed everything, basically. So Huobi Korea has halted trading of Huobi, while Coinbit has stopped the trading of 8 cryptos and put 28 coins on warning list. So it's crashing down for South Korea. That is not good news. Again, I said this video is not going to be good news. I have good news and I have bad news on these videos. On Sunday, the Korea Times reported banks would have to begin denying services to clients that have failed to comply with indented checks or those that have failed to report suspicious activity. And additionally, the country's financial regulators have begun a process to impose fines of $90,000 on exchange employees caught trading on their own platforms. So South Korea cracking down, this is not a good look for Bitcoin right now, but it's still looking good so far. We're going to be seeing a bit of a wait and see phase right now ahead of the Fed statement. It all relies on this big Fed statement on what happens. Just giving you a quick recap here. We're going to be seeing big changes, and it all depends on what Fed is saying in the US. According to Patrick, we could be seeing something good or something bad. The risk-off could also bring losses for Bitcoin. So this could definitely be happening. Bitcoin could massively crash and then rebound, and it's going to be a long game right now for Shiba Inu and every other coin. Wanted to share this news about Bitcoin, about, people not being able to buy Shiba Inu. Do let me know what you think. Drop a like and see you until next time. Peace, everyone.